Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this one, we're going to be talking about how to increase your attention span. Let me tell you a story to start off. It was year 7, I had ADHD, and I'm sitting in class. I was just bored of everything, man. I didn't really respect the teachers, you know, the typical arrogant teenager thinks he has all the answers to the world. I was that kid that would cause a ruckus. So I'm in year 7, I'm sitting down and I can't listen to the teacher. I can't remember what the reason was at the time. I start throwing chairs around. This actually happened. I had so little attention that I thought it would be funny to garner the attention of the other kids by throwing chairs around. That's a very severe case of ADHD. I don't know if it was ADHD, to be honest. I think I was just fed up of sitting there just like a factory worker, I guess. I don't even know what it was really. The point is, I'm here now chilling. I can focus for a lot longer. So I'm going to tell you about what worked for me. So I'm going to ask you, what do you think is causing the lack of concentration? Do you have an idea? Now I'm going to let you in on what I think it is. I think it's coming from instant gratification activities where you do zero work and you get rewarded, like TikTok, for example, junk food. There's not really any difficulty in it and it's super easy to do. You get a false sense of achievement because you feel good, but you don't have to work for something. That's what instant gratification is. Then you imagine you try and sit down and work and it's hard and there's no reward immediately. And then you can't do it because you've wired yourself to do nothing and get a reward. No wonder you can't focus. I couldn't focus either. What I urge you to do is you need to be able to go longer without a reward. If you can go longer without a reward, then you're going to get ahead. If you need a reward immediately, then you're going to get behind. So keep delaying the time it is before you need a reward. I saw this Alex Hormozi video. He was talking about most people think a long time is 3 months. And then he talked about delayed gratification. And he was like, well, 1 year. 1 year is nothing as well. What if you can go 10 years without being rewarded? And at the end of the 10 years, you get rewarded. Imagine how far ahead you'd be because you don't need this reward to keep you going. You can just go on nothing. Imagine how much of a killer you'd become. You know what I mean? It'd be so far ahead. Who do you think has more concentration? The person who watches Netflix for half an hour before bed? And it's not half an hour, by the way. It's more like an hour and a half. They'll tell you it's half an hour. So the person watching half an hour of Netflix, or the person reading a book for 30 minutes. Who do you think is going to have a better attention span? We'd both probably agree the person reading a book, right? So back in the day when I started going to the gym and I'd tell everyone about it, I'd tell people I go to the gym 6 times a week and they'd already have more respect for me because they know it's a hard task and they know it's good for me and they know it's not the most fun and pleasurable activity at the time, but afterwards you feel good. So people have respect for you for doing hard things because 1, they themselves can't do it, and 2, we live in a society where minimal effort is seen as a big achievement. So there's that. Then I get to the point where I tell people I'm working out for 3 hours a day. I got into boxing recently. So I tell people I'm working out for 3 hours a day and they go, bro, you're overdoing it. And I go, am I? And I'd sort of ask them, you know, how much are you sleeping? And they'd go, I don't know, like 4 to 6 hours. I go, 4 to 6 hours? That doesn't sound good at all. And then I tell them, yeah, look, I'm training for 3 hours, but then I'll sleep for 10 or 11 hours because I have to recover. If I sleep for as much as you, I'd probably die within a week. If I'm training 3 hours a day, I pass out at training. You gotta look after yourself, man. Yeah, if you tell people that you're doing big things, they're gonna get jealous of you because what they're really doing is putting their insecurity onto you because they know they can't put in as much effort as you. So they're gonna try and tear you down and go, oh, that's a stupid goal, man. They're not really talking about the goal. They're not really talking about how you're thinking big. They're talking about how they know they couldn't do it, so they try and make themselves feel better by doing this. Linking it back to attention span, no one can do anything hard anymore without the immediate need for a reward. It genuinely saddens me that everyone has this idea that it's supposed to be easy and they can't focus on hard things because Everyone has TikTok brain. Everyone will scroll now on TikTok. You'll tell people, no, I don't want to settle for that. And they go, oh, so you think you're better than me? It's just stupid. If you want to have a better attention span, people will try and bring you back into their degenerate habits of scrolling through TikTok for an hour or Instagram Reels or whatever it is. They'll try and shame you for trying to better your life. It's a weird reality, isn't it? Everyone wants to see you doing well, just not better than them. So if you have a better attention span than someone, they're going to get frustrated and try and attack you and go, yeah, but your life's not even good, bro. You'll get the angriest people attack you over nothing. Yeah, but bro, you're gonna overtrain. So many people have told me you're gonna overtrain, and I go, all right, we'll see. You might be right. We'll see. If I break down and die, actually, that's an over exaggeration. I would give them that. That's me exaggerating. But I'm gonna burn out or whatever. Yeah, cool. I might burn out, but I find out what my limits are. I go further. I get better at doing hard things. So when people try and start attacking you, going like, no, but bro, that's not going to work. You're going to overtrain. You're going to burn out. You're going to do all this stuff. Just don't listen to them, man. If they don't have your best intentions at heart, then don't listen to these people. Get better every day. Increase your attention span by getting better at doing hard things. Don't worry about not being able to do everything hard just yet. You're going to fail along the way. That's fine. That's good. As Arnold Schwarzenegger said, you cannot fail when you don't try. So if you fail, it's good because it's a sign that you're trying at something that you care about. So you're giving effort to something that you care about. So failure is a metric of success. You can't be failing if you're doing something you don't care about. It's as simple as that. What I want to end off this video by doing is saying, think of all the bad things that are decreasing your attention span, whether that be Netflix, TikTok, all these type of things, even YouTube, mindlessly watching videos that aren't going to benefit your life. You know, like those Mr. Beast type videos or whatever, like they're fun to watch, but they're super high dopamine. Yeah. Just stuff like that, man. Just think of all the stuff that's negatively harming your life and take it out. Hope you've enjoyed this one, guys. As always, have a good one.